Peace be with you and welcome to Divine High Priestess Activated. What is going on? If you're new here, welcome. This is a platform where we discuss all things ascending, all things High Priestess, intuition, discernment. Remember to always take what resonates. This platform is dedicated to the Divine High Priestess who has been activated. Normally, you know what? I use these cards over at Spiritual Court TV. If you follow me over there, thank you for following me over here. If you just follow me here, I'm fine with that. Welcome, Mikasa es su casa. But normally I use these cards, Intuitive Kev's Extra Deck, but I'm feeling compelled to use them here because I feel like there's a story that needs to be told. I feel like there's some type of truth and clarity that you and I are coming into agreement with. I always say when we watch these readings, it's not that you don't know. Your intuitive nudge is what led you here. So you just kind of need to know a little bit more. You need an unbiased opinion, right? Sometimes it's good to get somebody to look at your situation, somebody with spiritual eyes, somebody that can see things that you can't. Why? Because they're unbiased. They're detached from the situation. So let's just see. Holy Spirit, beautiful angel, for the Divine High Priestess activated, I have been more active over here, okay? Just so y'all know, I feel like I need to just love on the Divine High Priestess activated platform a little bit more. So again, thank you for being here. I love y'all so much. So shocking, surprise, unexpected news. Okay. Promiscuity, lust, and the sidewalk gang. Child, a high priestess would never. Emperor, Empress energy would never, okay? Something about a lustful energy, something about shocking news. Listen, y'all, I have been picking up on energies of promiscuity. I just finished a reading over at Spiritual Court TV where somebody is going to infectious disease or something like that. Child, please be mindful of your spiritual health. I feel like the more we excuse me, the more aware we become of science in sex. Sex is a science, it's a ritual. It's an exchange of energy, it's an exchange of bodily fluids. You got to really be mindful. Some people have parasitic bloodlines, okay? Demonic bloodlines. What's this shocking news? Promiscuity? Your light workers. Your light workers, your spirit team. I just heard your light workers. So you have light workers in the ethers and you are a light worker. That's what your spirit team is made up of. You're the high priestess. Some type of divine intervention or healing to your physical body. So something that somebody is getting shocking news about when it comes to somebody being promiscuous, this could be a text message. This is some form of promiscuity, shock or surprise. Or what is this, spirit? Child, I just had to clear the board because I literally just got guarded because you're guarded. Look, somebody was trash talking. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So somebody was saying that you were part of the sidewalk gang, that you were prostituting. You're guarded, you're secure, and you're safe. While somebody is doing this, they're getting news about their health. You're coming out as a light worker. And your spirit team is shedding light on this gossip, trash, talk, and lies. Okay. Well, look, and as soon as I split the deck, I cannot make this up. Infectious disease. So whoever you are, you're being vindicated in the spirit realm. Light workers. You're a light worker. You have light workers shedding light in the ethers, exposing lies, gossip, trash talk. Somebody was saying that you were like a good time. You're somebody that's just for a good time, not a long time. Whoa, come through, High Priestess. Let's see what's going on. I feel like I want to use the gold foil tarot, the pink deck. Start using my decks that I got sitting up here. I got so many. I said, let me start using my decks before I order more decks. You know what I mean? Because you could really get addicted to ordering tarot cards. Seriously, it really is an addiction. Yeah, look, Knight of Cups in the Sun. So something about you being vindicated as a healer, emotionally stable, somebody you were nice to, Something is being exposed, okay? Let's just see. Knight of Pentacles, some type of offer. Oh, these cards are intense, child. I forgot how intense these cards are. They're heavy. I like them though. We just need to break them in. They're so new. Holy Spirit, as I shuffle this deck, please enlighten me on this situation. What's going on for the Divine High Priestess activated? Somebody lied. Somebody lied about you, knowing that you were a really good person. You're a loyal person. You're somebody dedicated to, I just heard, your physical health. You're dedicated. So you don't play about you. Okay? And somebody lied. Somebody was saying that spiritually, physically, you were unkept. You didn't take care of yourself. Something like that. Look, I can't make this up. You're coming out as the Empress. Can y'all see that, or is it too shiny? You can kind of see it. Look at how nice the cards are, honey. I will tag them down below. So you got the Empress energy. Let me see if I can kind of dim my light a little bit. Let me see, honey, because I feel like it's too shiny. Let's see if we can change the mode. Oh, that's intense. I like that one. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's going on? Oh, I like that one. Okay, that's nice on my eyes. That's kind of, so Empress energy. You're coming up as somebody that takes good care of themselves. Your physical health, your mental health. Somebody wanted to dirty up your image, High Priestess, so you just decided to ascend. Somebody was somewhere gossiping, you were somewhere ascending. Somebody was somewhere saying that you were promiscuous, something like that. Now they're getting shocking news about their health. So they're really the promiscuous one. Clarify for the High Priestess. What's going on? Divine Feminine energy. Look, King of Cups energy. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Somebody could have been saying this to somebody that was interested in you. Yeah. Somebody, it's almost like if somebody says, oh my gosh, she's so pretty, or somebody's like, no, she's not. She's dirty. She sleeps with everybody. I heard she got disease. I heard this is what somebody was doing just to kind of like tarnish your reputation. So while they were doing that, you were the High Priestess that were being activated. You're continuing to be activated, and you are a light worker. So your spirit team is nothing but light workers. They illuminated this. There's so much light being shed around this situation. Clarify. Somebody really wants to communicate with you. Somebody is finding out what they heard wasn't true. The Eight of Wands is communication. Okay, so this is a divine masculine that is coming in to communicate. I just heard safeguarded. This is somebody that wants to, they're a protector. Divine masculine, natural protector. That's what I just heard. Yeah, death, scorpionic energy. So some type of communication. What's the Eight of Wands in death? Child, the High Priestess. Lord, have mercy. Didn't I just say the High Priestess has been activated and you're getting some type of justice? Look, High Priestess and the Hierophant. So this is a high level commitment. Two people very intuitive. Somebody was communicating to somebody that was admiring you, trying to stop this person from communicating something to you. Death, you ascended. So in the middle of tumultuous chaos, upheaval, trying to tarnish your image, I just heard defamation of character. You were somewhere activating your High Priestess energy. Listen, this is how you do it. This is really how you do it. This is really how you do it. People always want to know, we don't know everything. We're always growing and learning, but just on a spirituality 101 level, if you want to know how to break up a curse, go live your life. Simple. Strive, continue to go within, look at yourself, assure that nothing that somebody is sending you resonates with your current energy, because it's not going to stick. I just heard sticks and stones may break my bones, but the words that you spoke won't prosper. The world, this is over. Justice is being served. The scales are being balanced. Ten of Cups, somebody was obsessed with you. Somebody could have lied about your sexuality. Five of Swords, sneaky and deceptive. So somebody was not only saying that the High Priestess was promiscuous, they were saying that you would sleep with anybody, a woman, a man. So they could have said that you were of the same sex, of which you're not. Somehow they felt that this was giving them an advantageous position by way of people believing this slander, something like that. It's like if you're same sex, okay, you same sex, but you're not. You could be celibate. Empress energy, Hierophant, and the High Priestess. You're somebody that is very, very selective by way of who you deal with, and the facts are coming out. The Two of Swords is in the reverse. People are no longer confused about who you are. Spirit is saying such a beautiful way that this was done, that whatever gossip, slander that they spoke on your name, it brought more attention to you, not in the way that the person that was casting the illusion thought it would, but it brought a lot of attention to who you are spiritually. Justice is being served. The scales are being balanced out. Wow. Show me more, Spirit. Show me more. I can't make this up. You're somebody that's loving, caring, kind. Queen of Cups energy, self-love energy. You give to people. You're caring. You're nurturing. You got the King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. Divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Somebody wanted you to appear to be a certain way so that somebody wouldn't give you an offer. Whoever this divine masculine is, feminine, this is somebody that's saying, I can think for myself. They're a divine masculine. This man's, listen, this man's intuition is activated. He is the high priestess. He's the high priest. Thank you, Spirit. Hierophant energy, higher knowledge. He's very protective. High priestess energy, he's listening to his own inner guidance, blocking out the naysayers. He saw right through this gossip, okay? When all of this was going on, do you want to know what the high priestess was doing? She was minding her business, ascending. You never fed this gossip with any forms of attention. And any attention that you gave to this energy was something that you yourself decided to go within and see yourself from a different perspective. It's giving self-improvement. As long as I improve myself, whatever somebody else is saying, that has nothing to do with me. That is their opinion of me. This is what the divine high priestess is saying. That's your opinion of me. So you knew that at some point you would be vindicated. But my thing is, vindicated to whom? From what? A lie that doesn't resonate with the high priestess life, a lie that was never really the truth. This is not about wishing, waiting, wanting to be vindicated amongst people. I just heard heathens. Lord have mercy. The scornful. Nobody's looking to be vindicated in the presence of the scornful or the heathens. Your vindication comes from the Most High God. I know that's right. I just heard, I care about how God sees me. Look at all these heathens. Secret conversations with the moon, hidden motives, gossip. Your intuition told you that somebody was speaking on your name because you're intuitive, you're empathic, you can feel it. Yeah, you can feel it. The moon's energy. You knew that people were lurking beneath the surface, but you never sought vindication in the presence of people that lack understanding. That's a very smart spiritual move. One has to go through things in order to know that that's a wise decision. Is given peace be still. I feel like these people wanted you to respond. This would have given them ammunition. You know, when we say pick and choose your battles, there are some battles that are worth fighting, and there are some that you just got to give it to God, right? And let the universe bring things. I just heard in due time. Whew, this too soon shall pass. Somebody's getting shocking news about their life now. Look, 7 of Swords. Cowardly. Secret conversations about the high priestess. So now everybody's watching. Whoever this, who's this King of Cups watching this? Oh, this card is not even supposed to be here, but what does the card say? What we see. Oh, look at this card. This card is not even supposed to be here, but I feel like it came out because it was supposed to. It says, what we see in the symbology of tarot derived in large measures from our own intuition, once revealed, reflects back upon each of us to further enrich our lives. Child, you were somewhere studying. Look at this, going through a full transformation. Notice death, notice the cross, notice the eye above his head, notice the crowning, notice the candle, look, notice the book. You were somewhere going through a full transformation. Whoa, innocent, very innocent, very clean energy, very dedicated to the Most High God. And this is why the divine high priestess is winning. This is why the divine masculine is winning, divine feminine is winning. Because when all of this was going on behind the scenes, look at this. This is like getting together, gathering. They tried to basically eliminate a high priestess empress energy with gossip. So somebody wouldn't see you as somebody worth an offer or a commitment, and you're getting that anyway. King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. You've gone through full transformation. Wow. So you were somewhere studying. I know that's right. Things were being revealed to you. Instead of responding, you decided to reflect on yourself. Come through, Holy Spirit. I hope somebody is taking notes on this. You decided that instead of putting my attention and addressing things that I know is not real, I'm going to instead focus in on myself and perfect my craft, meaning I'm going to strive for spiritual perfection. And you ascend it to your highest good. Hierophant to the high priestess, your intuition knew how this was going to play out. Look at the Queen of Cups, psychic with the Two of Swords in the reverse. You knew that in divine timing, things would be exposed to the capacity that whoever was speaking upon your name would simply just be doing that. It really doesn't hold any weight. Evil gossip spoken upon the chosen one holds no weight. These are endless gossiping conversations that absolutely went nowhere. Wow. Spirit just said a total waste of time, energy, space, and opportunity. Whoa, you were somewhere minding your business. Look at this. The hermit energy. I feel like these people thought that you went away in embarrassment. Like, see, I told you, like that type of energy. But your hermit energy is very quiet, very self-seeking, very self-sacrificing. And when I mean self-sacrificing, you may have needed to sacrifice events or hanging out with certain people or whatever you did, you isolated enough to soul search that your soul is being vindicated in the spirit realm. Come through, Holy Spirit. Come through, Holy Spirit. And this is why you're being celebrated with the Three of Cups. I cannot make this up. Some of these people were smiling in your face and talking behind your back. Whoa, show me the high priestess. I feel like you're minding your business, standing your ground in the spirit. You never address this on a physical level, on a 3D level, the way somebody had anticipated. Instead, you went within, look, and you separated from people that you knew didn't mean you any good. With the Three of Swords, this is separation, as in set aside, as in, no, I'm not like y'all. I don't want to talk about people. And what you're saying is not true. But instead of that, I'm going to allow myself to soul search enough that whatever you said is simply going to resonate and be a reflection of you. You got the Two of Cups. For some of you, this was somebody that was in a partnership with you, or this was a friend of yours. Look at the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. You celebrated with this person. This person had hidden motives. Somebody was wearing a mask. Somebody was a master manipulator, a miserly Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, smiling in your face all the time. They wanted to take your place. A backstabber. Smile in your face all the time. They wanted to take your place. Backstabbers. You moved away. You got away from this energy. Now somebody wants to come in. Page of Pentacles. You see these people as people that you just simply outgrown. What they're talking about, you don't want to talk about. What they're saying, you're not interested. The Five of Cups. They're grieving the loss of a really nice person who was very upfront and honest with them. As somebody stabbed you in the back as if it was a sport. They didn't have anything else to do. Whoa. Whoa. Four of Swords, meditation, Five of Cups. You went within. You stood up for yourself, Knight of Swords. You stood up for yourself in the spirit. What's the Knight of Swords and the Four of Swords? The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. These people were attacking your reputation. Somebody could have said something about your health. Somebody could have said that you were sleeping with a lot of people. All kinds of weird stuff was said. Spirit says, say less. So less was said. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. These people wanted you to be in grief. They wanted you to feel like they left you behind. This is almost like inviting everybody to the party, but leaving you out on purpose. But in reality, it's like, I don't really want to come. I don't want to come to your party. You didn't want to go to their party. What they did is something that you could be finding gratitude in. Because I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you feel like, you know what? I'm so glad I had this experience. I'm so glad that I saw that you were all raggedy asses talking about nothing, going nowhere, doing nothing no time soon. And I'm so glad that you're now getting a taste of your own medicine. Because these are long legged lies. These are gossip. This is like somebody that's just a professional gossiper. If this person was paid for every lie they told, they'd be wealthy. But instead, the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is not turning in their favor. Somebody wanted the spotlight on them, y'all. Whoever this person is, they know that you're a really nice person. They know that. The Empress energy, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is somebody that takes care of home. They take care of everybody around them. You know, Queen of Cups is so sweet. If the Queen of Cups is eating something, the Queen of Cups says, do you want something to eat? If the Queen of Cups is drinking something, this is how the Queen of Cups does. She offers kindness to people. She's genuine. You ate, you drank with these people, you offered. You never came empty handed. And I don't just always mean you bringing things. Maybe you were never empty handed in that aspect as well. But I mean empty handed when it came to bringing an empty emotional cup. Your cup was always full, it was always overflowing, and somebody just didn't like that. We've all had a Judas, man. A Judas. You know, they'll sit there, they'll break bread with you, but they'll sell you out for 7 pieces of silver. What a good experience. I love a good Judas energy because Judas energies really heighten our discernment, whether we realize it or not. It taught you to discern. It taught you to read body language. It taught you to read people's spirits a little bit more because somebody was absolutely a professional Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. You would not have been giving this person any Queen of Cups energy had you known. So somebody was really good with creating illusions. Something became too difficult. That's what I just heard. Something became too difficult. Keeping up an act, faking, false, phony. Somebody couldn't pretend anymore. So they couldn't hide their jealousy, their anger, their hatred. Meanwhile, what is the High Priestess doing? You were ascending. Getting stronger, strength. This could be you and your personality. This could be you going from the Queen of Cups to the Queen of Swords. Who's this King of Cups? There's a King of Cups that wants to come in. This is your wish fulfillment. It's a divine masculine. Ten of Pentacles and a Six of Pentacles. This person is fair. They want to come in. They want to work with you. They want to be with you. This person is a beautiful soul. They want to protect you. But I feel like you've done a really good job of doing that all on your own. Somebody just feels as though that is their masculine duties, like healers deserve protectors. Yeah, this person does not play about you. Very caring, very nurturing, very kind. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. I feel like this man admires you, Empress, because of how you handled a situation where you really could have gone off. You know, when somebody just keeps gunning, they keep poking the bear and jabbing and stabbing and like throwing daggers at your reputation. And, you could easily have responded. You could have easily have gotten unhinged. But the fact that you emotionally decided to go within and control your emotions, and you just went within and you went into higher learning, you focused in on what needed to be focused in on, and you starved out what didn't, and whatever didn't deserve your energy, it dies. That's as far as that energy goes. It doesn't resonate with who you truly are. And I feel like this man admires that about you, High Priestess. Wow. Come through. 7 of Pentacles. Something about investing time, effort, energy. Look at the 6 to the 7 of Pentacles. This person could be thinking, dreaming about what it would be like to be in a relationship with you. This person admires your spiritual strength. Wow. 5 of Swords. There's somebody still talking about you, saying something. But honestly, if they're bringing attention to you, people are watching you in this loving energy. It ain't adding up. It's like somebody gossiping, and then people go and see what you're doing, or if they're able to find out what you're doing, and something is just not adding up. What's the 5 of Swords? Sneaky and deceptive. 2 of Wands. This man is spiritually watching you, protecting you in the ethers. He's watching people energetically, spiritually at a distance still talk about you. 7 of Swords and the Moon and the 5 of Swords. Yeah, he's watching them. And he's watching you go through this transformation, 9 of Cups, and get your wish fulfillments. You talk about defying the laws of time, space, gossip, gravity, things that don't matter, things that don't hold weight. You hold weight, you matter, High Priestess, Empress energy, Emperor energy. Somebody admires that about you. I feel like it's an equal admiration, but I feel like he's watching you, Empress. And I feel like you're minding your business. I feel like this union is going to catch you off guard. Yeah, this person is taking their time, very patient. Whoever this man is, he exhibits a lot of patience, a lot of dedication. He's very systematic. He thinks a lot about what it would be like to be in this energy with you. 7 of Pentacles is like contemplation, thinking about 6 of Pentacles, how he's going to come in. But look how slow he's moving. 9 of Pentacles, 2 single, self-sufficient people. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. This is beautiful. He's taking his time. This person talks to spirit. Look at that bird on her hand. It's like him consulting with the spirit realm. This person knows that you are their person without a doubt. I just heard a man who chooses a divine feminine chooses a good thing, a good woman. Somebody says you're good for my health. This is somebody who is saying you are my peace, but they also bring peace. It's one thing to say, I want to be at peace. But to bring that, reciprocate that, project that out, reflect that is beautiful. You got 2 people mirroring one another. And he's watching people try to attack you. This could be spiritually as well. Yeah, look. He's watching them. 8 of Swords energy. I just heard, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Some of these people are in the 8 of Swords in their heads saying, say it ain't so. Trapped, bound, unhappy. 8 of Swords is like mental imprisonment, self-imposed, not changing, not doing anything different. time, wasting time, whatever you believe time is, they dedicate a lot of it trying to create this false narrative. Wow. He's watching them, and he's also watching you dodge a bullet. Six of Swords is healing energy. Four of Cups, these are people that are dissatisfied. Somebody was shooting their shot, talking about you. They needed people to see you this way. Now this person's in the Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands, because you walked away and you're in the Chariot. Come through, High Priestess. Listen, this is like, yeah, I just heard I want better for myself. You could have said that. You could have looked at these people and you could have wanted better for yourself and them, but you saw something was off. Even when you didn't know what they were doing and saying, your intuition told you. Queen of Cups, Two of Cups, you separated. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. These people were trying to like dirty up your destiny, dirty up your Wheel of Fortune, not wanting the wheel to turn in your favor. So they gossiped about it. They attempted to manifest it. Let me just see what else is going on here. Somebody's getting shocking news. Okay. Most times when people tell lies like this to this capacity, it's just like somebody went above and beyond. 9 times out of 10, it's them. They're the ones that's promiscuous. They're the ones that's dirty. They're the ones that's like, it's like that. It's like projection, you know? It's a nervous energy. It's like talking about you so much so that people don't see that they're the ones that really don't know what the hell they got going on in life, and talking about you is all that they have going on in life. I mean, it's a sad existence. And as sad as it is, unfortunately, it does happen in the real world. Let's see what's going on, y'all. I'm going to pull some more cards. Let's see. Let's pull from these cards real quick. This will tell me what I need to see. Holy Spirit, please open up the door to this energy. Somebody doesn't want something to come out, so they're trying to restrict information. Somebody doesn't want you to know that this stuff backfired. Look, I can't make it up. The Eight of Swords, they're bound to it, and the Two of Swords. So these people are sitting in an energy of embarrassment. They don't want you to know that what they said about you backfired. It's making them look a certain way. It's making them feel a certain way. Oh, wow. Fine time to be embarrassed about something that you said. Five of Cups. Now they sad and depressed because you're coming up as the Empress. The hell? Somebody had intended to be a thorn in your side, honey, for as long as they felt they could have. Four of Wands. This could be a whole community. Lovers. Somebody could be a part of the LGBTQ. Ace of Cups. And somebody wants a new beginning with you. I just heard you don't swing that way. I just heard, baby, swing my way. You sure look good to me. So won't you please swing my way? Somebody wants you to swing that way, but you don't swing like that. The Moon, somebody's hiding their sexuality. They're hiding the fact that they're embarrassed. Who is this person? Expose it. Why would you talk about the Empress like that? Secretly in love with you. King of Wands energy. Clarify the King of Wands. Somebody could have been competing with a lover. I want that to be my lover. I don't want that to be your lover. King of Pentacles and the King of Wands and the Tower. Somebody's hiding the fact that they're dealing with, this is two men here, y'all. It's the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. They're together behind the scenes. And so you walking in your truth somehow is exposing them. So this is why somebody talked about you bad. So this person is, they're hiding their sexuality. They're not living in their truth. They're very misogynistic and they like breaking down women. Okay. So if this was a partnership, maybe that was the Three of Swords and the Two of Cups, you broke away from this person. Now they can't stop watching you. My thing is, you don't like women. You don't like divine feminine energy. Where's your man at? Go see your man, honey. The Tower is here. So this person doesn't like the fact that they're being exposed for the lies that they told. This Spirit says it was only a matter of time. It's all coming crashing down. Whatever they said about you is coming crashing down. Clarify. King of Wands and this King of Pentacles. Yeah, look. Somebody was cheating with the same sex. Ten of Swords, betraying you behind your back. I think as if you want a man, go be with a man. Spirit says this was like some type of humiliation ritual. Somebody gets off on embarrassing women, calling them out their name. Somebody likes to use the word bitch, hoe, whore. This is this kind of person. Very insidious energy. Playing around in your energy. Ten of Swords. Somebody was absolutely sleeping with somebody behind your back. King of Pentacles. They could have been sleeping with this person for money. Because somebody's got some money here. I just heard whatever it takes to get to the money, that's what I'm going to do. So somebody is like greedy. They like money. So yeah, they were sleeping with a man, Ten of Swords, but they were telling people that you weren't the high priestess, you weren't spiritual, you weren't this. You were in hermit mode, minding your business. The goal was to blind you to this. Something became too difficult for this person to wear a mask, and now everybody sees. So this person could have, what is this power? People could have found out that this person, yeah, look, LGBTQ community. Somebody's got one foot at the LGBTQ community, and somebody, Why couldn't they have just left you out of this, high priestess? You've been activated. You're, whatever this is, Spirit is saying this was a part of your spiritual journey, okay? You're in this energy of acceptance, but you're not addressing this energy. In fact, you're starving it out. You're starving it to death. Somebody's going to have to just be exposed for who exactly they are. I feel like everybody got exposed, including the high priestess. The world in the reverse. Somebody got the nerve to feel like something's not over with you. Show me this person. They got shocking news. They got shocking news. Queen of Wands energy, Page of Pentacles. What's this Queen of Wands? What's the Queen of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, Holy Spirit? Somebody is sick. Somebody could be pregnant. There's a Queen of Wands here that's pregnant. Four of Swords in the reverse. And the Seven of Swords. What the hell, man? There's a younger fire sign here. Whoever this King of Wands was sleeping with, there's a young fire sign woman that could be pregnant, or somebody passed something along, y'all, to somebody. Seven of Swords. They want to be with this man, this King of Pentacles, but they keep a woman because this creates a good image. And so in the interim, they just kind of felt gossiping and talking about you would somehow hide the fact that they really don't want to be with a woman. Or what is this about? Somebody feels like you know too much about them. So they needed to tarnish your image in the presence of people who they care about what they think. Okay? All these people have seen whatever this person got going on, the hermit energy. And somebody wanted you isolated, embarrassed, okay? Look at you. You call down judgment. I cannot make this up. Divine feminine, divine masculine, you call down judgment over this situation, and you're getting justice. Hermit energy. Somebody wanted you isolated, annihilated. This person is jealous of your confidence. What's the Four of Swords in the reverse? Somebody's getting bad news. The Hierophant. Clarify. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Eight of Wands. What's the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse with the Hierophant? The Devil. Somebody went and got a reading, found out that you're in this High Priestess, Hierophant, Judgment energy. They also found out that somebody either lost a baby or that a baby is not theirs. Ace of Pentacles is like new beginning. It also represents an investment, a deposit. This could have been sexually. Somebody sleeping with men and women. Really, in all truth and totality, They have an addiction, the devil. They have a sexual addiction. So they'll sleep with a man, a woman. It's the sex that they want. It's given Diddy, man. It's given like whatever that demon was that had Diddy possessed, y'all, it's the same demonic force. This is somebody that only thinks about themselves, but they think that everybody else is stupid. So they created a lot of lies about a high priestess. Child, you over here, you've been activated. High priestess has been activated, and you got the Two of Cups coming in. Somebody to really love you. So this really has this person angry because it makes them look like the liar that they are. That's why they don't like it. I can't make it up. Nine of Cups. Something about your wish fulfillment. So somebody's getting readings. What's the Ace of Pentacles in? Oh, they were doing magic too. By way of wordplay, manipulation, cursing, spells, gossip is a form of spell work. Talking about something over and over, lying on somebody, putting energy out there, saying certain things about you. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody paid a lot of money. Clarify, they paid a lot of money to a practitioner. Yeah. And they found out that you're standing in your power. So you could have called your power back. Somebody needs power just to go and be with their lover. Who's this King of Pentacles? This person that they're in a relationship with. This is their lover. The King of Cups. These people are in love, honey. Look at all these kings. Somebody could be dating two men and a woman. You're coming up as the star. What's the Four of Swords in the reverse? Somebody might have contracted something. Queen of Cups. Something about you healing and loving yourself. This person literally wanted to destroy you, High Priestess. I ain't gonna even lie. Very diabolical ass person. He's sleeping with two men. There's a water sign and an earth sign that he has in rotation. These are his men. They have sex. They do whatever they do. Somebody even goes to like underground LGBTQ like parties and stuff or whatever this is. You may have read into this or you picked up on it or you didn't know whatever it is. It led you to walk away. The high priestess judgment. You call down judgment. The Hierophant. You went somewhere and you started working on yourself. That's what I'm saying. Somebody that started studying, cleansing their energy, going celibate, breaking a soul tie. And this person kept coming for your energy. With the Magician in the reverse, this is a manipulator. This is somebody that was talking to a lot of people about you. They could have even told people that you were gay, that you were sleeping with women and men and you were promiscuous and you sold your body or something like that. All the while they were going to a practitioner, but the practitioner is telling them that you are the Hierophant. So whatever practitioner they're going to, the practitioner is telling them that you're the Hierophant. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, something about you not wanting to be with them. Somebody spent a lot of money to take you out because they feel like you're going to expose their insecurities, their indiscretions. This person knows that you know everything about them. So this person saw you as somebody to be devoured. Because if you survive, if you're out here winning, if you're out here in this Queen of Cups energy, it's not going to take long before people realize that I'm not this King of Wands that I say I am and that I got a whole bunch going on. This person has a lot going on. You are the High Priestess. You know what the crazy part about it is? You're the High Priestess. You're the keeper of secrets. You know exactly what's going on. You just kept it to yourself. You went into hermit. You left it for everybody else to figure out. Whoa. You didn't see the benefit of telling people what was going on. Knight of Pentacles. You knew that this person was going and giving an offering to a man. Whoa. Clarify this spell work. What happened? Six of Cups. This person wanted endings for you. They wanted you not to be able to move on. Clarify this King of Wands. Somebody's been with somebody for a long time. Three of Wands. They could have been traveling to a distance to get this work done. Clarify the Six of Cups and the Three of Wands, and now they're mad because they can't pull you back to the past. You're out here single and self-sufficient with the Nine of Pentacles, and you got Empress looking at you. Who's this other lover? The King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. They're all stressed out. They've contracted something. So this could be the shocking news. Four of Swords in the reverse. You know what's so crazy? This man may have contracted this from this Queen of Wands who said that she was pregnant. There's two men here. They're a part of the LGBTQ. They're openly gay amongst the people who are gay. But somebody's a beard. Somebody has a woman. Okay, I just heard a decoy. Child, all these men are stressed out. Look at the wands. Look at the wands. The penis. Okay, I just had to put that out there. The Ten of Wands, they're stressed out because they're getting bad news about something with their health. Nine of Pentacles, you're over here single, self-sufficient. Somebody was so focused on gossiping about you, slandering you, defaming your character, dirtying you up, making you look the way they really are, that they weren't paying attention to their sexual health. And every time they look up, you're in this High Priestess, Queen of Cups energy. Now you got a King of Cups that's looking at you. Strength energy, Two of Cups. Clarify. Somebody's stressed out. I can't make it up. The Eight of Swords. I can't make this up. Eight of Swords could represent sickness. It could represent a mental imprisonment. Ten of Wands. Something was spoken. Somebody's in their head, overthinking, stressed out, weighed down. And you're over here doing whatever you're doing. Why are they? And they're obsessed with you. Look, in the Five of Cups, sad and depressed. Somebody was like looking one way and you're gone the other way, moving forward. Three of Wands, caring for yourself, loving on yourself. Ooh, I just heard, I never knew a man that could make me feel safe like you. So whoever this new person is, you feel safe. I feel like for divine feminines that are, ascending to their highest good, that is something that we want more than anything, is to be comfortable in that feminine energy without having to feel as though you're in the bed with the devil, man. This person wanted you to be messed up. Now they're stressed out. Eight of Swords, Five of Cups. Somebody feels trapped. They're sick. The lovers, they're being exposed. I feel like all these men are married. I feel like the King of Cups is married. I feel like the King of Pentacles is married. Look, Four of Cups, they've missed an opportunity to create an illusion. I feel like they all either sleep together and they all have a wife. What's the Four of Swords in the reverse? Five of Cups, honey. Yeah, this is dirty wand, nasty D, promiscuous D. All while somebody was saying that you were nasty. Somebody could have even said that you gave them this. Child, I know you lied. Somebody said you gave them something. Five of Wands. They're fighting, arguing, trying to convince people that you're not the High Priestess. Somebody could even say, she's not spiritual like that. That's a lie. She's not the Hierophant. That's my bitch. That's my hoe. Somebody was talking real bad about you behind your back, but you know this. We don't need to reiterate the conversation. It's diabolical. Strike it from the record. It doesn't exist. You never addressed it. Ace of Wands in the reverse. This person is all out of ideas. They've fallen from grace. They're angry. They're going to the practitioner. The practitioner is telling them that you've moved on. Somebody is fighting with the Queen of Wands about a child that doesn't belong to them. They're doing magic. These men have wives and they're all sleeping together. Four of Swords in the reverse, though, somebody is like sick for real. Eight of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Clarify shocking news for the King of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Cups. Shocking news. Somebody could be going to jail. Yep, look, promiscuous energy. Somebody could have been soliciting sex. Somebody could have been like, this person got so many secrets. This is the reason why they were gossiping so hard. This is the reason. You were like, the goal was to create a smoke screen, a smoke signal, so that people couldn't see through the smoke. Well, when there's smoke, there's fire. The moon. This person got so many secrets. Somebody got a woman over here pregnant. She's sick. The child is not theirs. There's some communication coming in about that. Somebody spent a lot of money trying to take you out, trying to take your energy, take your shine, take your power. Knight of Wands and Justice. Somebody could have got caught up buying sex or doing something. Eight of Swords is jail. Knight of Wands is like passionately in pursuit. Somebody could have been driving around or pulling up or driving to somebody, but justice is here. This is a form of karma. All the while they're gossiping about you. Look. Oh man. The Star in the reverse. Listen. This person is addicted to pornography. One of their wives could have caught them watching like gay porn. Child, and you know everything. This is why this person wants to take you out. Because they know you know everything. But you are the keeper of secrets. You're not even saying anything. 50-50 on the time, or something's coming into balance. Yeah, I just heard, I won't tell your secrets. Your secrets are safe with me. Dear diary ass energy, you're the high priestess. You never spoke a word. You allowed somebody to run amok, take your name, drag it through mud, or so they thought, talked about you bad. Then they were behind the scenes paying somebody to do spell work. Ace of Wands in the reverse, Five of Swords. They're still trying to figure out how to take you out of this star energy, although all hope is gone. Five of Wands, Five of Cups. Somebody's depressed, stressed, fighting, all kinds of weird stuff. Child, this person got so much going on behind the scenes. And to top it all off, in between doctor visits and whatever they got going on, scheduling, gossiping, sessions and conversations, they still find time in bad health with two boyfriends and how many partners in rotation. They still got time in between them, the LGP, LGT, LGQ, LG, whatever community. They still find time to watch you. Page of Swords. Somebody's getting information on you. They're going to get readings and they're finding out you don't give a damn. Somebody is really mad because somebody is here to love you. Whatever this is, listen, I just heard you make me feel safe. Two of Cups. The Lovers and the Two of Cups. You got somebody coming in to love you. Who is this person that they were gossiping to? Telling them that somebody was telling this person that you were dirty, that you were into third party situations. Three of Cups. This could have been a friend group. Somebody could have been telling this to your friend, or your friend was telling this to somebody that cared about you, and you just sailed to calmer waters with the Six of Swords. You're not sick. Somebody was saying that you were sick. Whoa, in order to get your person. Wow. Hangman in the reverse, trying to block somebody from seeing who you were, which is really a nice person. This person fell for it. This is either a common friend, either your friend or somebody that they're friends with, or this is like mutual friendships or something like that. Child, anything else, Holy Spirit. We're about to get out of this energy because the High Priestess has been activated. From the Three to the Four of Cups, a missed opportunity to slander your life, slander your name, defame your character, take your life. Somebody wanted this star energy and they were laughing behind the scenes. Somebody could have put some type of information in this King of Wands head or something like that, but he already was struggling with the devil. So he took the bait real quick. He's got two men that he's in love with, honey. A woman that he thinks he contracted something from. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This is not his child, or somebody lost a child, or they had an abortion. Something like that. It's a lot going on. Somebody has so much going on behind the scenes, not to mention they're being exposed. Okay? Divine High Priestess activated. You were somewhere activated. So what's the moral of the story? Ignore the BS. Separate yourself as much as possible. It doesn't mean that you gotta be a punk, but bow out gracefully. Walk away. Take care of yourself. Go within. nurture your inner self, which is exactly what you did. And this is why you're on a whole new spiritual plateau. The world in the reverse. Somebody is saying the party's not over. This person was playing in your energy too, trying to siphon your power. Child, my whole body got hot. I feel like somebody is heated. I feel like they went to a practitioner and found out something about you and they are heated. That's the shocking news. Somebody's got financial issues. Debunked. Exposing falsehoods. How to expose a phony person. Exposing lies. Hollowness. Burden of proof. Inflated reputation. Whoa. Yeah, this person is being exposed amongst the people. Look, in denial about what they did to you, lost, possessed, spirit hack. I did feel like they had an entity. They had some type of like sexual demon attached to them. High priestess, you've been activated. Desperate, begging, homeless, broke, in poverty. Whoa. And they're still finding time to try to stop you? This person feels entitled to your energy. Thoughts. Someone wants to get to know you better. Love, friendship, interest, dating, flirting, having fun. You're in communication with a kindred soul, somebody that you're supposed to be with, and somebody is losing their mind. Every lie that they ever told is being exposed. Confusion, spell work didn't work on you. So somebody sent you some type of spirit of confusion, or they had somebody do some type of spell work. Like, who's collaborating with this person? Who's helping this person? Who's taking their money to do spell work over a divine high priestess that's been activated? Like, guilty by association, catfisher, energy thief, scammer, illegal collaboration. Yeah, look, two people that wanted your energy. So whoever was helping them to do this spell work over you, they both were supposed to benefit. Somebody could have been collaborating with their lover, one of these lovers. Energy thieves. They're scammers. It's a spiritually illegal collaboration. Child. Pennsylvania could be significant. This could be the person that I don't know why I just heard this is where the person is if they got pregnant. I don't think this woman knows that this man is not into women like that. Look, cheater, married, not single, karmic lover. Somebody could have lied about being single. Yep, this person was fooling with somebody in Pennsylvania. I don't know how. Maybe that's where they're originally from, but this is what it is. Somebody was a cheater. Somebody had a man on the side, a woman on the side. Somebody got pregnant. Four swords in the reverse. Somebody paid somebody to get rid of a child. I just heard blackmail. No rest for the wicked. Hellbound. This is what happens when you attack the high priestess that's been activated. You got a one-way ticket to hell. Hellbound. The devil comes to collect the souls. No rest for the wicked. Oh yeah, somebody was playing in dark energy work. Sex magic, something like that. A copycat. Somebody was trying to transfer your essence to one of these people, one of these vessels. Something like that. Copycat ass energy. Somebody could be from Georgia, Pennsylvania. Clarify. Fake love, secret hater. Child, I can't make this up. Somebody was in a relationship with the real high priestess empress energy. Behind your back, this person was doing everything in their power to embarrass you, humiliate you, talking about you behind your back. And then somebody's coming in bearing gifts, giving flowers. Somebody was a whole hater. Universal balance is here. Divine timing, crashing out. Spirit says while they're crashing out, you're cashing in on some good karma. You got new love, a new home, new business opportunities. A large amount of money is coming and you're ascending. So you got a new ascension gift. Your gifts are heightened. Yes. Wow. Somebody's lost and found, praying for guidance. Yeah. Let me tell you something. This is a lot of nasty energy that was put out. Moral of the story is you still were destined to ascend. You're the high priestess. You've always been the empress. And now you get to reap the benefits. I'm really glad that this energy can no longer be in our energy. This person is going through severe karma and they're managing to find out what you have going on. And this has them, I just heard, in bad health. So they already have things going on with their health, but this is really stressing them out because you're turning out to be somebody contrary to every lie that they told. Not to mention, you're in good health. You're in good health. You're in good hands with Allstate. Every state of being, all your states of mind, and always, you're in good health. This is really pissing somebody off. Wow. I love y'all. Take it as it resonates. Divine High Priestess activated. I will be back with more readings. Like, love, share, subscribe if you'd like to donate to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. All information is down below. I will see you soon. Peace be with you.